Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MasterIce9886. If you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Today we are back in American Truck Simulator. Today, as you guys can see, we are running with UPS in the Volvo VNL, I believe it was, for the Freightliner truck. So it's going to be a pretty fun one here. We got the day cab, and we got some new things added on for here. So we're going to hop up into the cab. And first thing you guys will be able to kind of notice is that we have an updated FOV for the mirrors, so it's going to be fun. And those little things off to the side of the truck there, as you guys can see, we got ourselves some side running lights, so hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for us at nighttime. But let's fire up the engine here.
Okay, here we go.
And we are going to have the mini GPS up here just because unfortunately nothing's working in the cab. It could be, I forget if this is an actual truck mod or if it's an in-game truck, but from what I remember is that this is probably 3 or 4 updates ago, so I'm sure nothing's compatible with it anymore, so we're just gonna get it going. And right off the bat we are killing the truck there, so we're just gonna go this way. We do have the GPS voice navigation today, so that should hopefully make it a little bit better, a little more fun to the game. And we're gonna get ourselves out to here. Now, one thing is we do not have track IR running.
Turn left.
And the unfortunate thing about that is that for our room where the studio is and the computer is at, our problem comes from where the, we're in 5th. We have a window right behind us, so the sun at this time when I'm filming is just blasting right onto the track IR, so unfortunately it just isn't going to work for us. And let's see if we can hop over our lane. Yes, we can. But we are getting used to everything here and exploring a little bit more of Oregon today because that's where we're at. I tried to get us up into Seattle, but unfortunately we just didn't have the capability of it. The trailer just wouldn't let us go up there.
Left, and then turn left.
Alright, so we're turning left here, so that's good. I'm not going to make it through, so we'll just
turn left.
yeah, we're trying to work on our downshifting here a little bit. Nothing too major. We are using the standard wheel setup that we have with the Logitech G29 and the shifter off to the side. I'm debating on, I don't want to say I'm debating, I want to do it, just haven't got a chance to get around to it. But there's a company that makes a more realistic shifter, so you can shift on the fly there.
Go straight on.
But everything is going pretty well here. If we have a nice quick run. The load we are picking up, it's not too far. It's like a 120 some mile run.
Get ready to turn left.
That's good, giving us a little bit of a more advanced notice. We'll actually downshift it. It'll stop grinding the gears.
Turn left.
And okay. Oh, that's a tight one. Wasn't expecting that. Try to get ourselves in there. And was not expecting that to get as tight as that was. And I'm going to, I don't want to go gunning it through here, but we'll get down to the 4th gear a little bit better. As you guys can, you can probably hear the wheel just kicking out there. But it's a getting back into American Truck Simulator, having some fun with it. Tried to do an LSPDFR, but for some reason it just won't load into the game. It'll load in base game, but it just won't load into LSPDFR. So I'm currently working on that, but once we get that back up and running, we should be pretty good with that. I'm going to be working heavily on that, trying to get stuff set up. And of course, once we get everything set up and we hit the road, we got lots to talk about, lots of different changes to the channel. You guys probably seen a little sneak peek at it bring ourselves right. Gotta watch that right mirror. And that is pretty good there. Getting ourselves in here nicely.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, thank
Your
you.
route guidance is now finished.
Thank you. And let's give him gauge to break there. We want the cargo market. And we are taking flour to Ontario, Oregon. As I said, it wasn't too far, about 120 some miles. Should be pretty fun of a drive. And hopefully we'll get to explore much more of Oregon. We didn't really do much of that. I always said I wanted to get back into the game. Let's get the blinkers running. And let's see, it's going to be over here somewhere. It's just a matter of figuring out where. Something tells me, I can't see where the line is, where they want us to back it in. I'm guessing, no, it's not going to be in there. Spin this around, give a quick look around here. I'm not, oh, there it is. So it's, okay, I see. So everything's much brighter inside the cab. Okay, that's gonna be a fun one. We're actually gonna have to look out the window for this one here. Let's kind of get this lined up a little bit better for us. I'm like, I can't see the line there, and then that just happens. Let's try bringing that down. Ooh, this is gonna be, it's gonna be tough, as you guys can see. You can barely see, you can't see it until we're outside the window there. So we're just going to line ourselves up here. It's actually kind of a bad setup to begin with. And we're probably going to definitely do one more pull forward. Yeah, so we'll do one pull forward. We should be good. So we're kind of lining it up with the pallets there. You're just going to follow that back in there. Luckily, we have the short wheelbase with this day cab. Get a little easier. Cut it back. I took that one end out way too far. So yeah, holy shit. Yeah, we destroyed that back up heavily. As I said, that's the problem with that. Was not expecting this road to be hella bright like that, but we're just gonna do a soft turn here. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to blind part of this in, since the only thing we can see out here is this. Cut it back like that, and hard left, and we should be able to kick the back end in just enough. There we go. Let's see if we can bring it back a little further, then we'll straighten ourselves out. I forget. I believe we're actually dropping off at Walgreens, so it should be an actual dock for us to back into compared to something like this, which will make it a little easier. I like to be nice and straight. Just like that, we'll engage the brakes, and we should be pretty good there. So we'll shut down the engine, brakes are engaged, and we can get this thing loaded up. And everything is loaded up. You can feel that weight outside of the truck. So we're going to get the engine fired up.
Time to hit the road.
Disengage the brakes, and we should be good. We don't need to do a tug test because we are already hooked up to it. We did it before we got started today. Everything should be good now. Hopefully we don't run into any problems, and I'm hoping that the road's much better at our drop-off location. It's gonna be fun here, just driving this out. You can see that trailer just bopping all over the road here. We're gonna try to be a little careful about that. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know my day is going pretty well. Not having any problems. But this is pretty fun. It's actually quite fun to watch this trailer just bounce around like that. One of the nice things I like about having a force feedback wheel is that it helps add to the realism. Everything feels real. Like you see that wheel just shaking right there. That's exactly what it feels like in my hands. Which is pretty nice to have. And then we're just going to be making a left out of here. Don't know why we ran the lights or our hazards that far out, but should be good. Low, get this thing going, get onto the road. It'll actually go in the first gear. Watch that mirror, everything seems good, and get second gear, get the speed up. One of the things I can't figure out this shifter is that it sometimes just acts up. Just won't want to shift in the gear. And let's see if we can get the weight station. We might, just because we got loaded up. And alright, that's good. We got to bypass it. If you guys noticed, over the past several weeks, we've been going pretty close to everyday uploads here. We've been trying some stuff out there, getting ourselves situated here, and that is the goal we can. We sat there, remember back in July, we were going every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we brought it back to, we were testing out a little bit of every single day, and it worked out pretty well. For the first week, we were 2 videos ahead each day, which was kind of nice. That way we could not have to worry too heavily on ourselves over here. But as I said, it was kind of nice because then, if we did happen to have an incident where we couldn't keep up with the, filming one day, we still were ahead. But the past week, we ran into a situation where I don't know why that's blinking or lighting up like that. Over the past week, we were just running every, pretty much, turnaround videos daily, and really operating not even one day ahead, which unfortunately caused some issues with us here trying to keep up with the past few days. I can't figure out why it makes that sound. I can't figure out why the thing's just brighten up like hell. I didn't want 5, there we go, 7 gears, well, gonna need 6 gear now. Oh my god, the shifter. But we're gonna be keeping on, going with that here. We've been adding new content to the channel, and we've been taking a little more time with the editing for everything here. We're actually, color correcting everything, making everything kind of seem much nicer. And so far, I've actually been getting, pretty happy with the uploading quality for everything. So that's going to be pretty good. Nothing for us to really too much worry about. But we're just bringing this along here. I'm trying to bring new stuff to the channel as well. That's going to slowly be a work in progress. We're testing stuff out. We're doing practice with everything in. Ooh, we are quick speed decrease. Ooh, hold on tight there. We're going to go down to 6th gear. But everything has been going nicely here. We increased the rain probability, which is going to be nice. Bring some more rain into the game. It's going to be something I'm going to be looking forward to. We're going to watch our speed coming into here. And it kind of looks like we're going into a little bit of a deserty area in Oregon. But it definitely, as getting back to what we talked about, it's definitely going to be, with us going back to school, it's going to be a lot of work. But we are going to do our best to keep up with everyday content. We might miss a day or two. I'm going to be more focused on, a little bit of a bigger notice would have been nice. I'm going to be more active on, alright, will you actually go? Be a little more active on Twitter. Let you guys know how things are going over there, so be sure to check that out. And then hopefully, we're going to be thinking about it, but we're going to be at some point bringing in Instagram a little bit. Bring multiple platforms of social media for you guys. So I'm looking forward to bringing big changes to the channel here, making it continue. You guys can still get the same great content as always we try to put out for you guys, and slowly improve upon everything. And we're coming up to Vale. I believe that's how it's pronounced. So just keep adding towns to our list, and yes, I believe we can get this lane sort of shift down a little bit, get the extra power.
Keep right.
Oh, we gotta get ahead, we gotta get ahead. Watch that right in here, give us room. Wasn't expecting that. There should be plenty of room for us. Except he just took into this turn way too quickly. Bring that back there. I gotta adjust some stuff here, but absolutely fantastic. And we're about 19 miles out, so it's, as I said, it's a quick run. Keep you guys updated, let you know what's going on with the channel. We went back to uploading at just 1080p. We were uploading at 4K, but I noticed that times it would take several hours for it to encode over to 4K on YouTube's end. And for me, when we were operating on 1 or 2 day turnaround windows, we just didn't have the
Turn left.
we didn't really have the time. Will you stop already? Oh man, that truck just did not want to stop. And we got that truck behind, or bus behind us. We can't move. Hopefully no one's planning on making a right turn because killed the truck. Forgot about that with this truck. And we need to go left, but we don't got a stoplight and stop sign. And it looks like that car came to a stop, so we're gonna let us out nicely. We get into gear. Alright. Our fellow UPS employee will let us out. Thank you very much. And it does look like it's gonna pour soon. Over here, got a railroad crossing coming up. But everything is hopefully going to go according to plan here. It's sad because we actually last weekend
Keep right, and then turn right.
Last weekend we recorded a couple videos for ECDOJ, and it was probably one of the best ones we've ever done in a while. And it's just sad because the video just couldn't get used, unfortunately, because of my audio just didn't want to record for some reason. Minor flaw with that, so that left us hanging out there.
Keep right and then turn right.
Stop sign. Don't know why we don't have a green light too. Yeah, we got the Walgreens up there, so we're gonna get rid of that. Ooh, it's gonna be the fun one. Ah, killed the truck. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna spin around in Walmart and come back because we're gonna have to get the good pack up into there. So that's what we're gonna do.
Safe and sound.
So we're going to borrow some space off our friends here at Walmart, just so we can turn around. No trucks there. And hopefully we got enough room to spin around in here. And it might be, ooh, it might be one of those things. Yeah, oh man, this is a tight yard. We're running a 53-foot trailer, so might be a little close for comfort. Without jackknifing this, holy shit, that is. I want to stop there for a second. We're gonna back that up a little bit to show you guys how close, if we can do this without killing the truck, how close we were to jackknifing. We were probably about there, if I'm gonna guess. And we're just gonna stop there and hop out. That is absolutely too close for comfort. That is like a hair in between the truck and that. Like if we kept going any further, it would jackknife. It would destroyed everything. But luckily we had just enough room to maneuver it, get ourselves out of there. And hopefully they don't get mad at us. They shouldn't. That's a game. One thing I wish the game would let us do is, instead of running full trailer pickup loads, having like a something that's more realistic, where you have to pick up small loads to fill up the trailer and then do multiple pickups and multiple drop-offs. Something that's a little more realistic for something like that. We got this, and good thing they got nobody coming, so we can take that few extra moments sitting out here in the yard, blocking traffic. And let's stop there real quick. Brakes engaged, and we're gonna park in our usual spot. Ooh, it actually has us further out this time. That's gonna be a little more interesting. Nothing too major. Will make it a little easier for us. And as long as this is open back there, we should be able to just back in there, kind of straighten it out, make it a little easier for us. Not going to be as fun, but we'll make it work. Get this truck out of the way there, and I'm going to do our usual lineup over here, and we'll watch that. And with it being like this, we're just going to activate those. You guys can see those lights work kind of nicely here. We're going to use them more for our reverse lights. We're going to sit inside the cab a little bit, watching everything transpire. We're going to curb it a little bit, unfortunately. Probably could have avoided that by waiting a few seconds, but we want to, for this, we kind of want to get our curve going quickly. I actually want to tighten that a little bit real quick. There we go. And we're just going to line up and follow it back in, watching that car. Oop. Don't want to straighten it out too early. Still want to be out. That was loud as hell. gonna bring that back nice and gently. And it might be a little close on this end to get it to start kicking out. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is bring it forward and kill the truck. And it will be an easy one. How are we killing the truck on low? Bring this forward a little bit, and we're just gonna give us that little extra maneuverability here. And we're just a matter of following it backwards and reverse now. And I cannot stop killing this truck. There we go. And we're just gonna start a slight curve to it. Watching it come back. Paying attention to everything. And let's see, I hope you can see our line. There's our line. So we know exactly where we want it. And we're going to tighten this up a little bit more. Soften it. We're just going to roll those rear wheels right in there. We're going to get it near decent looking. Tighten that up a little more. And we're going to bring the truck right in line. And, I mean, technically we are in the spot. Yeah, it looks kind of decent here. So we're going to shut those lights off. We'll engage the brakes real quick. Let's step outside. And just look how... That's actually pretty decent. Probably one of our almost decent backups that we've done in quite a while. Let's shut down the engine here and let's get this trailer unloaded. Having an excellent delivery here, you guys can see. Constantly racking up the hours and experience and the money. Nice small, as I said, small simple load we're doing. And I believe that was a mortgage payment or a loan payment that just came out. But that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and as always, I'll see you next video.